Ed eccoci qua, signore e signori, con il terzo episodio di Baldur's Gate 3, pronti a riprendere le vicende del nostro personaggio, il cui nome non riesco neanche a pronunciare, nonostante l'abbia creato io.
I should have known. There are children here, you fool! We was running for our lives. You led them straight to us, and you let them take the druid too? Unbelievable! And who the hell are you again? Show some respect. This man saved your pathetic life. Well, I didn't ask for any goddamn help. Please, you were begging me to open the gate. Anything to save yourself, you coward!
The human's eye twitches. He's about to blow.
Dai, proviamo. Nessun bonus, perché no?
Enough! Squabbling is pointless. The goblins have found us. At least we agree on that.
More goblins could be on their way.
I'm more worried about this parasite than a few goblins. We need a healer.
We need to leave. Forgive that display. Aradin's a blowhard, but that's no cause for me to join him. Thank you for your help out there. I'm Zevlor.
Ecco come ci chiamiamo. Udr. Ok. Inizia a pentirmi di questo nome.
Then you'll have better luck looting the goblins outside. This is a druid's grove. Whatever your business, I'd see to it quickly. The druids are forcing everyone out. This attack will only strengthen their resolve. There have been several attacks by different monsters. The druids blame us outsiders for drawing them here. Nobody's welcome anymore. They've started a ritual to cut the grove off from the world outside. We can't stay, but we'll be slaughtered if we leave. We're no fighters. I've tried. Korga, their new first druid, won't even see me. You, though? I know it's not your business, but she owes you for saving this place. Perhaps you could persuade her. For more time to prepare, if nothing else. Goblin got you. The druid Halsin's a renowned healer, but he didn't make it back from Aradin's expedition. If it's not too serious, you could try his apprentice Nettie. She's with the other druids in the Inner Grove. They've withdrawn there to prepare this damn ritual of theirs.
Really? We're messengers now.
We'd owe you a great debt. If we're forced to leave now, we won't make it to the city. You'll find the druids at the heart of the grove. Please, make them see sense before more lives are lost.
Ok. Abbiamo quindi un piano. Presumo.
I've never had cause to visit a druid's grove before. Magic weighs heavier here, seeking solace in root and soil. Grounding, one might say.
This place seems remarkably tense for a sacred grove. Perhaps we shouldn't linger. But let's at least see if there's a healer to be found, first of all.
Well, This seems like a lovely little spot. The sense of impending doom aside.
Ok, vediamo un po'.
We don't even know these people.
Refugees, adventurers, no one in years, and suddenly we're overwhelmed. Well met. And thank you for beating back those goblins. Most brave of you. Is there anything you need? Act fast if you do. The ritual will be complete before too long. I know it's drastic, but more monsters seem to terrorize this region every day. We druids will be safe. As for those that took refuge here, well, may Sylvanas guard them as they continue their travels. As I said, it's a drastic measure, but the survival of the Grove is paramount. There just aren't enough supplies to support everyone. Just some bits and bobs I no longer need.
Ok, vediamo un po'. Fondi ne abbiamo pochi. E qui di merce interessante ce n'è. Ok, aspetta questo. Ok, già più interessante. Questo sarebbe già un buon investimento se non fosse il prezzo. Ok, per ora niente.
Sylvanas, guide your path.
Ah no, per ora posso vendere la roba, in effetti.
Need anything else? Of course, but please, remember, you're not the only one in need.
niente, non possiamo più vendergli niente.
Sylvanus be with you.
Hells! We can't just leave. They're kin!
I'll not gamble our lives, our futures, on people who are as good as dead. We must leave for Baldur's Gate at once.
Can we all just take a moment, please?
What's the point in blades and spells if we don't bloody use them? We should stay! These people aren't fighters. We can help!
Or yell louder. That's fine too.
I
senso.
made no such oath, and I will not be held responsible for these people.
Just be responsible for yourself then. We have to stay. It's the right thing to do.
Zerg. Fine. We'll stay. If we survive, it'll make for a good story, I suppose.
Thank you, Roland.
We should have left by now. Damnation! Instead, we're just sitting here, practically begging to be attacked. Staying is a mistake. That is tempting. But I could never leave Leah behind, as irksome as she may be. If only she understood. The longer we wait, the longer the horrors of the wilds imperil us. If we stop and help every wounded foal, we'll end up dead, or worse. Leah just can't see it. We must leave soon. My apprenticeship with the wizard begins shortly. I cannot leave Leroican waiting.
I've heard that name before. A young man, yes? Lives in Ramesses Tower in the upper city.
The very same.
Word in Waterdeep has it he's a bit of a cad. But you say he's an accomplished wizard.
Of course he is. The greatest spellcaster along the Sword Coast. As if I'd settle for a lesser mentor.
In that case, I'd very much appreciate it if you could arrange an introduction, should we reach the city.
Ecco, questa parte del dialogo in effetti non l'ho sbloccata nella mia prima run.
Common gossip. The byproducts of ignorance and jealousy. I've admired Leroican for years. Never dreamed he'd answer my letter. But I've worked myself to the bone for this. Few can match me in either magic or talent. The names Roland and Leroican will be known far and wide. You'll see.
No worries.
My thunder wave will make quick work of any goblin. Just you wait.
Ok. Si è convinto lui.
This place is a bloody death trap, not a sanctuary. You should clear off while you can.
I swear that ox's gaze is following me.
Sei proprio un bel animale. Che orribile mucca. Arcano, dai. Abbiamo anche il bonus. E invece.
Lovely day, this. For now.
Something's off. This creature isn't what it appears to be.
Il Mu più convinto della storia dei Mu.
No time to rest.
The Blade of Frontiers. What a thrill for the children.
They're tough kids. Smart, too. The future's in good hands.
Die if I let Laroa.
Go on. Give me a best shot. Not bad. Again.
I can't do it. I'm not like you.
Umi, I don't need you to be like me. You just have to buy enough time to run. Come on. I believe in you. You can do this.
Dragonide, ascolta le parole di quest'uomo, bambina, sai il fatto suo. È un buon consiglio, ragazzo, faresti bene ad ascoltarlo. Sono ucciso senza speranza, e solo prendo tempo. Dai, come
Kind
Dragonide.
words in unkind times, my friend. Well met. The Blade of Frontiers at your...
The man's smile bends downward, and his thoughts become yours. You are the Blade of Frontiers, racing through the wastes of Avernus. Just ahead, a diabolical figure, red skin, single curled horn, blazes with flame, bloodied great axe held high.
Hell's great fires.
You were on the ship.
Ok.
Better friends than the ones hitching a ride in our skulls, at least. I'm sure you know the stories. Doomed to shed our skin and become illithid. They say there's no coming back. But we haven't sprouted any tentacles. Not yet, anyway. Could just be good luck. I'm not so...
Your minds collide once more. Will chases the fiend ignited with rancor. She is an infernal war devil. A threat to the living. Evil incarnate.
Shit! You saw her.
Advocatus Diaboli.
Advocatus Diaboli. A devil's advocate. A champion in the blood war between diabolical forces and demons.
E a lei caccia degli inferi, un territorio pericoloso. Fraternizzi coi diavoli, vedo. Dovresti valutare compagni migliori. La volta del diavolo, pensi che porterà la guerra sanguinosa nel Ferrum?
I'm no stranger to the infernal. Better to slay a devil before her fires burn common folk to ash. Her name is Karlak, an archdevil soldier I swore on my good eye to kill. I tracked her through the hells to the Mindflayer ship, but the damned Illithids infected me before I could end her.
She's out there now, preying on the innocent. I don't kill her, she'll leave behind nothing but a trail of corpses.
Sorry, but there's no room for me.
Addio cuore scuro.
If you insist. Don't have all the fun without me.
I like how you think.
Allora, level up.
Defender of the people.
Allora, vediamo un po'. Timore infernale, mani brucianti. Timore infernale. Agonizzante, respingente. Ok, search più interessante. No. Aggiungere. Allora, rimuovi. Via questo. Tre 18, 11 12, no. Cioè livello 3. Iniziamo. Patto della catena, ottieni i servizi di un famiglio. Patto della lama, puoi evocare un'arma del patto oppure vincolare quella che stai impugnando, rendendola magica. Patto del tomo, il tuo patrono ti concede un grimoire chiamato Libro delle Ombre, che ti permette di lanciare guida, beffa crudele e frusta di spina. È comodo avere i mimic dietro che ti aiutano durante il combattimento, però guida effettivamente è comodo come slot incantesimo. No, però facciamo così. Brocce di Adar 2 di 12. Sì, ok. Addio braccia di Adar, mettiamo. Sì, appunto, frantumare.
Again.
Never a dull
Swing and swing and parry.
Next time the goblins come, I'll be ready.
Don't push it, kid. If you see trouble, then run. Only fight if you have to.
This is boring. We should train against real goblins. I'm going to kill so many. Bring me a
Aspetta.
goblin. I'm gonna gut it.
Ok,
You have teeth and claws. Use them.
Oh, right. Go for the heart.
Any questions?
effettivamente è un consiglio.
Step, parry, strike. Damn it! It's just not landing.
Nothing but. Goblins in the wild, out for blood, and the druids in here looking to kick us out. Or worse. We need to be ready for a fight. But I'm useless with a sword. was only a boy. And I just froze while the wall tore his head clean off. Never again.
Usiamo un'ispirazione.
I'll try and brace them better. Like so. Step, brace, parry, swing. Yes! You really know what you're doing. Found this by the road. Bet you'll put it to good use. Oh, yes. I'll bite my tongue when the time comes. Hopefully, it's just the goblins we have to worry about. The druids are treating us like vermin. But I'll keep at it. Thank you.
Ok, asce da battaglia.
Remember, you have teeth and claws. Use them.
Versatile.
Never get the smell out of my clothes. I'll have to burn them.
Cioè che se uso questa. Infatti. Non ha mica senso.
And step, swing, parry, swing. One more time.
Is that everything? What about my tail? I think that's everything.
Blade at the ready.
Use that too. Your entire body is a weapon.
Wicked.
No, non è competente in armi da guerra.
Don't be grumpy, Roland. We'll get to the city soon. I am not grumpy.
If we left, we could at least make a run for it.
You're an idiot.
Any questions, children?
No rest for the wicked, I see.
Ok, anche lui un'arma, bene.
Step, parry, swing,
Let's get
lunge.
going.
Excellent. Keep your blades up.
Goblins, druids. This grove is a death trap. Grab what you can and get out. That's my advice.
È un consiglio.
What to bring?
How long do you think we've got before the goblins come?
You ain't gonna shoot me. Your hands are shaking.
Put it down. She can't fight back.
That's the point. Get out of the way!
She didn't kill your brother, Arca. You're better than this.
Shoot before you lose your nerve, Tiefling. If you ever had it to begin with. I'm not afraid. Chosen by the Absolute, I am. I'm blessed.
Oh, I'll bless you, all right.
Looks like the Absolute sent me a protector. You're gonna kill him too?
You, move!
Via di poteri Raxalia.
Cannon would hate me for this, but he's not here. They took him from me. Don't you dare! Damn you. Damn it! Why do you care if a goblin lives or dies?
Not sure I get that. The bars don't make her special. But fine. Whatever.
It's all right, Arca. Let's go.
I'm gonna bite the heads off your kids, and your birdies, and your dogs. What you messing with my cage for? It's too late to make friends, warg meat. My tribe's coming. They're gonna burn this pretty place for the glory of the Absolute and hang you by your guts.
Volevo parlare prima con Gale, però va bene.
They'll peel your face off and nail it to a wall. I ain't scared of some god. Stick a dozen arrows in me and Priestess Gut'd still patch me up. Got a whole lab set up. Cooks up potions that fix our lads, no matter how much of a beating they take. Could probably stick your head back on if someone was to chop it off. Mighty booyog.
I'd sooner swig a flask of acid than anything a goblin cooks up.
It's the truth. I swear on your mother's grave. Get me out of here, and I'll tell you where to find her. Deal? Even if you did find my tribe, they'd set the wargs on ya. You need me. Get me out of here, and I'll tell them what a good friend you are. Then hurry up and do it. My tribe ain't as friendly as I am.
Vabbè, proviamo a liberarlo. Ma prima il dialogo cercavo di fare prima.
The Blade of Frontiers at your calling.
Se adesso sembra che... Ma no! Sono in prigione. Vabbè, ok. Adesso sono in prigione a quanto pare, va bene. I documenti sono visibili dall'esterno. Ah, ok. Torniamo al dialogo.
Karlach's fires raged in Baldur's Gate before she escaped to Avernus, as my source told it. And she was planning to return. One of the archdevil Zariel's own, chaos incarnate, a devil with pure fire for a heart. I made my way to Avernus to stop her. She fled from my reach, even climbed aboard the Mind Flayer ship as it screeched through the hells. I followed in close pursuit. I can't bear to imagine the lives Karlach might be taking, the damage she might be doing. A powerful friend with a keen interest in privacy. I'm sworn to say no more. All right. What else is on your mind?
Direi che rimandiamo il discorso a dopo che sono uscito dalla gabbia. Ecco.
Well met. My father once said, one does not pursue a champion's life. One merely answers its call. So it was for me. I was hunting near the Cloakwood when I heard it. A child crying out from a lone farmstead. I found him in the fields, flanked by goblins. His mother's corpse blared into the soil next to him. I don't remember much of the battle, but I remember drying the boy's tears after. I left him with his uncles. 5 years on, and he's flourishing. If only every child was so lucky. I mourn the ones I could never save, whose cries I never heard. In the boy's tears, I finally saw the suffering wrought by the villains of the wild. The frontiers demanded a blade, and so I heeded. And it's nice to meet someone of your talents. Having a worm wriggling in my skull didn't instill much confidence in the days ahead. With you as my ally, the future looks a little less daunting. A most vicious one, in fact. It's made from pure bloodstone, carved from the Galena Mountains just north of the Moonsea. A reminder that sometimes blood must be shed and sacrifices must be made. But that
La
story is
giocata
reserved for
riprenderà un
lifetime
secondo.
friends.
Ed eccoci di ritorno.
By all means.
Prendo un attimo la cronologia che mi sono perso un secondo. Allora. Ah, questa è una storia riservata dagli amici. Ok. Vorrei parlare di qualcos'altro, volentieri.
I've come to know a fair few village clerics, but none with the skill to pull these worms from our heads. From what I understand, there's a healer called Nettie in the Grove. Perhaps she's got the talent. We should pay her a visit.
Ok.
So, we're traveling with the famed Blade of Frontiers. I feel safer already.
Believe it or not, but I witnessed a similar standoff back at the Yawning Portal. Of course, an establishment like that invites all sorts of outlandish entertainments.
Il portale sbaglia. Era in inglese era Yowling qualcosa, non mi ricordo il nome specifico. Come consiste lo stallo? Non sono dell'umore di ascoltare aneddoti.
An inn in Waterdeep. Oh, never a dull moment there. Adventurers come from all over Faerun to try their luck down the well. Leads into the Undermountain, you see, full of death, danger, and vast amounts of treasure. Hard to resist. Oh, a drow, a dragonborn, and a cleric of Cyric walk into a bar. Your standard fare. Maybe someone was cheating at cards. Maybe it was some weird lover's quarrel. In any case, out came the crossbow, and a hush fell over the entire room.
Sai una cosa, non mi interessa proprio come finisce questa storia, no.
No. Yours truly diffused the situation. I stood up and yelled, "Shadow Dark Ale for everyone!" The crowd cheered. The tension drained into 6 tankards, and soon all was well again. In a place like the Yawning Portal, the most powerful magic is calling for a round of drinks. Mind you, all I did was call for ale, but you went and stood in front of that crossbow. I'd drink to that.
Però quel sorriso inquietante.
Let me out, you bunch of softies!
Stealth.
You're gonna be sorry! Every last one of you!
Come non si può scassinare questo?
Should be easy.
possibile raggiungere. Ok. Fortuna c'è il passaggio qui sotto. Che non avevo fatto l'evasione nell'altra run, però mi ricordavo del passaggino lì sotto che avevo visitato per fatti miei.
I'm gonna bite the heads off your kids, and your birdies, and your dogs.
Giusto un paio, giusto 2 o 3 bonus sul tiro.
Bunch of softies. I met your friend. Ready to go? Happily. Lead the way.
Ok. Allora. Giudico.
That's an unruly looking mushroom. Best not get too close.
Per fortuna che l'ha detto. Filo.
What's that?
Forse mi conveniva esplorare quest'area prima di fare l'evasione.
Bloody thieves everywhere. We moving or what? It ain't safe here. Hurry back.
Glowing eyes are so rarely a good sign. Best tread carefully.
Cavolo, cosa cavolo. Ah, quello. Via. Venuto un colpo.
Give him something to cry about.
Mate, wear his voice out. Did some bleeding arts show up to save the Druid? I'll cut you to pieces.
What are you doing? It's me, Sazza.
You and them other idiots mucked up the old raid. The Absolute don't like failures.
I ain't a failure. I'll be a hero when I tell the boss about this place. And you'll be maggot food.
I'll be telling the boss myself. Kill him!
Bene, adesso che non rischio più di creparci, andiamo a far fuori quelli lì. Fallito. Niente.
Now they see me.
Unleash me.
Concentrazione e concentrazione. Facciamo allora non abbiamo cose elettriche, no? No. Allora bersagliamo questi. No. Facciamo allora questo e fine. Perfetto, il nostro ranger è già morto. Bene. Lo faccio. Ancora meno successo. Niente, allora li faccio male, basta.
I don't fancy their chances.
Ma pure Will a terra. Vabbè. E siamo questo. Di qua. Aiuto. Così impariamo ad andare in giro senza un chierico. Devo approfittare di quella situazione.
Let my enemies fall.
Niente. Il piano non ha funzionato proprio come pensavo io, ma va bene comunque. Perfetto, fregato in tutti i sensi. Pozioni, ce n'è rimasta una sola. E ribadisco, così imparo ad andare senza un chierico.
Swords meet sorcery.
10, qui ce n'è 15, no. Gli altri sono... uno è lì, l'altro è di sopra. Perfetto. Nasconditi qui. Si va a saccheggiare questo. Ha già superato la prova. Ma che cavolo. Vabbè. Forse.
Finding my way.
E torniamo al solito problema. Che cacchio attacco? Così nel dubbio. Uno e due, tre e uno almeno andato. Ad arrivare qua ci arrivo? No.
I speak, they burn.
Vediamo. Salto qui. Poi. Perfetto. Era pure mancato. Ah, è vero che era vivo quello lì, giusto?
Battle favors the fearless.
Ah, due azioni. Figo. Comodo.
Don't linger.
Adesso scivolo, no. Per fortuna. come hai fatto a mancarlo lo sai solo tu.
No gloom, all doom.
Vabbè. Non salta? No. Perfetto.
That'll have to do.
His breaths are shallow, his wounds deep. He doesn't respond to your voice.
Ok. Piani contestuali. Esame. E non abbiamo chierici o comunque cose che possono curare, giusto? Giusto. Oh beh. Chi sarà utile su loot? Chiave degli antichi. Questo diadema dai rami semifossilizzati è stato tramandato a generazioni e generazioni di druidi, fabbricato ai tempi della fondazione del boschetto, è legato in eterno alle terre che lo circondano e i minuscoli rubini destinati comunicano con le pietre le sue strutture, obbligandolo a obbedire agli ordini che indossa. Ok.
Step carefully. There's a trap.
E abbiamo una persona fatta apposta per questo.
The air is ripe with magic. What now?
Ah, devo comunque scassinarlo. Perfetto. Ok, nuovo bastone per il nostro mago.
One with the weave.
Chiappa mosche, se il bersaglio non è vegetale o una bestia potrebbe essere intrappolato. Bene.
Still alive, so that's progress.
Defender of the people.
Non lo può usare una competente per la guerra. Niente. Ok. Possiamo proseguire.
Let's move.
Cioè, potremmo a questo punto anche lootare un po'. Tanto che siamo qui.
That might be worth a look.
Ok. Riprendi. Ma ignora questo. Niente.
We're a long way from Waterdeep.
Keep the blade close.
Vai di qua, grazie. In fretta. E usa. Perfetto. Bene, quanti sono morti? Ok. E molto bene.
Quite ready for you.
Intanto io questo qui.
Do you mind?
Tanto il mio cadavere da lì non scappa. Ah no. Devo comunque salvare cose, bene. Vuoi risuscitare? Grazie. No.
What a day.
Take you! That's close at hand. Elminster's not around, so might as well.
Vabbè, ho capito, non posso neanche prendere il loot di qua, sì. Spostiamo Will. Mettiamo di qua. Torniamo, cosa?
At least things have stayed interesting.
Watch your back.
Your desire. No one's stopped me yet.
Risali. No. Scavare quella buca non ne hanno voglia. Va bene. Ok. Passiamo oltre. Ignoriamo l'eventuale loot fantasmagorico che c'era all'interno.
That'll have to do.
Well, hello.
Ma abbiamo perso il... Non ho notato che non c'avevamo il goblin dietro.
This should work.
Qua c'era rimasta secca nel tragitto.
Ready to go meet my tribe? Just say the word. Happily. Lead the way.
Andiamo di qua.
Thought I was never gonna get out of there. Good to be free again, gotta say.
Mi hai fatto una promessa, ricordi? Nessuno merita di essere imprigionato in quel modo. Spero tu non mi abbia fatto perdere tempo e ti ingevo la gabbia.
I'll introduce you to my whole tribe and put in a good word for you. See you at the camp.
Perfetto. Ma non c'era stato che tornare dall'ingresso.
Was a time I tussled with hill giants without breaking a sweat. Now, a mere werebear could swat me halfway to arm.
Strange things are happening to us. What festers in our minds may well impel our bodies.
Vediamo se nel mentre Coso ha guadagnato qualcosa da... Se possiamo pigliargli altro denaro.
Refugees, well met. Is there anything you need? Act fast if you do. The ritual will be complete before too long. Just some bits and bobs I no longer need.
Allora. Ok. Adesso c'è degli altri spicci, bene. Questa la teniamo da conto per ora. No, queste due. Vediamo anche questa diavoleria infernale. 1 e 2. Archi qua da vendere. Vale. Ok. Allora, poi via questo. Andare all'accampamento, va. Anche questo. Ho venduto le scarpe di Alo, le Starion. Devo ricomprarmi le sue scarpe. Ok. Vediamo, Will ha qualcosa da vendere? No. Andiamo di qua. Anello del lancio. Lancio potenziato. Chiappa proiettili. Che è diminuito di prezzo, c'è uno sconto del 9%. No. No, leggo un attimo, ma... Oddio. A quel prezzo no, però non è male. Giaccone di... Sì, giaccone. Giacca di maglia. O giacco di... Beh, quello. Materiale... Ok. No. No. Ecco, cure invece. Più di questi invece. Ne acquistiamo un po'. Il resto per ora non ci serve. No.
Sylvanus, guide your path.
One more time.
Vediamo il giro degli NPC.
We've known enough grief this 10-day traveler. Don't be the cause of more. No, bring it. We're exposed now.
Damn goblins!
Oh, I was just gonna let it fall off, stick it in my satchel. Ain't letting anyone here near me. They all sat and watched while Zevlor near got us killed. Well, finally. Someone who ain't got horns where their good sense should be. We expected a soft job. Something to test the new lad, maybe, but not a bloody goblin nest. Most would have turned tail at the sight, but not Liam, no. He charged him, the stupid bastard.
Immagino ci sia rimasto male. È rimasto male, è rimasto morto. Immagino non sia finito bene, infatti. In evidenza per il vostro amico in pasto ai goblin è morto orgogliosamente, dovresti andarne fiero.
Nah. He must have thought we were following. Always the optimist was Liam. Hope they cut him down quick before he saw we were gone. Small mercies.
If it ain't the fearless goblin slayer, you sure you want to be seen with me? I ain't exactly popular with this lot. Half my crew are full of holes. Now I'm gonna take the blame for leading the goblins here, and losing track of the bloody druid.
Da dove provenivano i goblin? Come si chiamava il druido che hai perso di vista?
Alcin. He's a leader around these parts. Or was. We've got a contract to track down some relic, and he wanted in on the job. Eyes lit up when he heard about it. Didn't work out, though. Goblins got him when we were turning tail. He's either digging latrines or boiling in a cookpot by now.
Penso che tu faccia, no. Sei scappato da un paio di goblin. No, vediamo qua.
Job's all yours, if you got a death wish. There's a wizard in Baldur's Gate that'll pay gobloads for a relic, supposedly buried round these parts. But gold ain't any use if you're too cold to spend it. If I knew that, I wouldn't be back here, with half my crew gone. But look, if you're itching to meet Kellenvor, I won't stop you. It's called the Night Song. Supposed to be hidden under the temple where the
Ok.
goblins jumped us.
I'd give you the map and wish you a happy funeral, but my mate Brian kept hold of it like his own Todger. Goblins made sure to the fat old chunk. All I've got's the contract. It'll show you where we turn back, if you feel like dying. Don't thank me. I'll be well on my way to Baldur's Gate when you die.
Simpatico.
Easy
Vediamo.
money. Yeah, right.
I already told you I don't have it! How stupid are you?
Un volantino stropicciato con uno stravagante sigillo proclama orgogliosamente. Cercasi avventurieri per cerca pericolosa e redditizia. Il maestro qualcosa, l'arcanista di qualcosa, il recluso della torre di qualcos'altro, recluta individui coraggiosi, intraprendenti per profanare un insidioso tempio sepolto, recuperare lo storico artefatto chiamato Canto Notturno e riportarlo integro a Baldur's Gate. Graditi sono i forti di cuore e i lesti di mente. Si garantiscono fama, gloria e fortune incredibili. Dice.
We're packing up,
Ok,
and
si
I'd
presenta
advise you to
prima.
do the same. Seems our kind ain't welcome here.
Can't wait to get back to the gate.
And we'll have a dog, right?
They don't allow them in Baldur's Gate. Cats, though?
A little orange cat. And a house with a little door so that it can come and go as it pleases.
And a high fence to keep eavesdroppers out.
Non date a me, sono solo di passaggio. Scusatemi, non voglio interrompere. Buona fortuna a entrambi. Questo è un po' pesante.
Thanks. I suppose we'll all need it.
What about you? Big plans for when you get to the city?
Tra una capotina a sirena timida, un po' rustica ma la birra costa poco. E dai,
Of
maestro.
course. You're definitely invited. We'll make dinner.
Good luck to you then. And wish us some, too.
Don't you lie to me. I know you hate me.
Touch me and I'll bite your fingers off. I will.
Only gonna ask you one more time, boy. Hand over my locket.
I don't have your ugly locket. I've never seen it before.
Hand it over or I'll slap the teeth out of your head. You threatening me?
Intimidire. Intimidire. Ma dai! Uno. Niente.
You don't scare me.
Gods, don't bleed over the thing. It's just tin and glass. Here, take it. Not sure why you care so much about it, honestly.
Scram! Before I give you something to care about. Kid's lucky you were here.
Tiring business, isn't it? All this traveling and adventuring. Why don't we take a little break? Allow ourselves a few moments of rest? Gives me a chance to talk to you about something, well, rather important. We've been on the road together for a while now, haven't we? Survived some perils, overcame some obstacles. Ever since you were kind enough to free me from that stone, I've seen you demonstrate remarkable guile and courage. The way you diffused the tension between Zevlor and Aradin. The way you stood in front of a crossbow to prevent a murder. In short, I've grown to trust you.
Di già. Ma dopo il trucco ho impiegato una vita per ottenere la sua fiducia. Lo usavo poco. Va bene, allora. Saperlo è molto gratificante, basta con le lusinghe. Non posso dire il sentimento sia... Ok, va bene. Dove stanno
It's
a
been
parlare?
quite sincere, I assure you. The reason I make a point of saying this is that I've grown confident enough to tell you something I've yet to tell another living soul, except for my cat. You see, I have this condition. Very different from the parasite we share, but just as deadly.
Contagioso si può curare. Ranger. Qui deve avere una borsa di foglie di romice. Forse anche qualche bacca medicinale.
Thank you for the offer, but the treatment for my condition is very specific. What it comes down to is this. Every so often, I need to get my hands on a powerful magical item and absorb the weave inside. Oh, staffs, tomes, cowls. The form doesn't matter, so long as it's brimming with weave. It's been days since I last consumed an artifact, since before we were abducted. It's only a matter of time before my craving returns. That is why I turn to you. I need you to help me find magic items to consume. It is vital. Dare I say it? Critical.
Ok. Va bene.
You have my thanks. And fear not. Your implicit trust is well placed and will be rewarded with any and all means at my disposal. I'm sure we won't have to look very far to find what I need. Faerun overflows with magic-infused treasure. As do our packs, as a matter of fact. We've such an item already in our possession. Primed for the moment the need arises. I hope I can count on you.
Ok.
Well met.
Ok, non ci sono dialoghi collegati alla cosa. Vediamo.
Need something?
No, infatti.
We've known enough grief this 10-day traveler. Don't be the cause of more.
Lee and Roland would never admit it, but they take an arrow for the other. Also stab each other. Not sure what will come first. Thanks for cutting in. There might have been more than words if you hadn't.
My thunder wave will make quick work of any goblin. Just you wait.
Lo dici tu.
Those goblins will rue the day they chose to tangle with this grove. You and I will do some good here. I can feel it.
You! Saw you fighting those slimy bastards. Fancy a bowl? Best to fill your belly now, while we still can. You've been on hard times too, huh? Look in your eyes says otherwise. Here, have more. We'll need every bit of strength to make it to Baldur's Gate. Trust me.
Porridge.
Ah, if it isn't the talk of the camp.
It's a rare day when I see one of you lot about. Thank goodness you came along when you... Oh! There isn't a bit of colour in those cheeks, Petal, are you hurt? Cold? Feverish?
Auntie Ethel will sort you out. I've lotions and potions galore.
Non c'è bisogno, sto bene davvero. Vorrei solo commerciare un po'. Cosa sei un alchimista?
Oh, nothing as fancy as that. But I come from a long line of women with a dab hand at such things. Aha! You take a sup at that and you'll feel right as rain, sweetie.
Una pozione di cura.
Well, that depends. What's wrong, lovey?
Malattia
I've
insolita.
seen it all. I once had a fella who'd been caught dabbling with a dryad. The wife was none too pleased and introduced him to a pot of boiling oil. But worry not. I fixed him up, and depending on the lighting, he looks good as new. My point is, whatever ails you, I promise I've seen worse.
Tell her. But if she pulls out a pot of oil, run.
What is it, Petal? What's wrong?
C'è un parassito mind flayer dentro la mia testa.
As you recount your adventure, Auntie Ethel nods along, her eyes wide.
You poor pet! My heart goes out to you, truly. I see no sign of a tentacle yet, but that could change in an instant. You need help. Serious help. I've ne'er a potion or lotion here that could do it, but yes, I may have something at home. I've collected some interesting bits and bobs over the years. You'll have to stop by my house, just at the edge of the forest. Let me mark it on your map. I'll be heading back soon, so I can meet you there. Now, do you need anything? I have a few odds and ends for sale. Hey, bother.
Ci sono altre cure, le prendiamo subito. Questo è comodo, l'elisir della forza dei giganti, ma non lo usiamo al momento. Cioè non lo prendiamo al momento. Prendiamo questi. Pozione di invisibilità no. No, lasciamo qui questo. 140 in totale, bene. Allora noi diamo invece quanto vale? 2, no. Non so se c'è qualcosa da poter prendere. Ok, lo dobbiamo pagare in contanti. Will non ha soldi. Allora, 6, quindi ci vogliono 140, 134. Perfetto.
Be careful on the road. I'd hate if something happened to you. Take care, Petal.
true. Here's hoping we all make it in one piece.
Well met.
Ok, nessun dialogo connesso.
Thanks for fighting off those goblins. If you need to replace any gear, just ask. My selection's pretty slim. I had to leave most of my equipment in Elturel.
Come vedi la tua mercanzia? Quella forcia cade a pezzi, sei un fabbro?
Of sorts. Used to be a bread and butter tinsmith before Elturel fell into Avernus. These days my talents are more eclectic. Learned a lot in my time in the Hells. Hope to forget most of it. But between you and me, there's nothing in all the realms like the utter power of infernal machinery. Alas, my offerings are far more humble these days.
Allora. Scimitarra. Ok, già più interessante. Non troppo, ma comunque più interessante. Ok, più uno. Stocco più uno. Imbottita più una. Giacco di maglia più una. Corazza di maglia più una. Niente. No, lo posso.
Having fun with your new goblin friend? Bet you aren't.
Please, leave us be. This isn't a good time.
It's fine, Memnos. I've had some time to think since we last talked. Can't say I'm enjoying it much.
This is ridiculous. We should be getting drunk at least. It's no fun waiting for death sober.
La sua logica.
I can pack or talk, and right now I'm packing.
No, di qua no. Non mi faccio fregare che mi hanno già rapinato sti qua. Chi è che c'ha meno denari di noi? 627. Piglia questi. Manda all'accampamento. E mi fido poco. Ci mandiamo Gale che non c'è nulla di interessante.
He stares right past you, as if you're invisible. Or boring. You seem nothing out of the ordinary. When you turn back, there's no trace of the child.
Ci sono davvero cascato. Non è nulla a priori, no? No, infatti. dei guanti, sono di qualcuno. Nessuno li reclama, ce li pigliamo noi.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Waiting's getting to me. If we left, we could at least make a run for it.
Sharp as ever.
Oh, I don't have any money or anything to sell. My partner does that. What? I'm the guard, so don't steal anything. I'm watching you.
Hold out your hand, mister. Let me show you something. Go on. Take this ring. It's lucky.
I applaud your taste.
Come non si è spostato?
You haven't seen anything yet, mister. Go on, take the ring and watch your fortune change.
Cavolo. Ci devo mandare Gale qua. Dai. Giusto per il gusto di... che infatti te pareva.
Hard luck, mister. But like I said, we can change that. Watch. Call it. Heads or tails? Tails it is! See? That's the kind of luck you get from one of my lucky rings. I've got more where that came from. Real cheap too. Interested? Hey, not so loud. You caught me. All right. They're not lucky rings. I'm just trying to earn money for my family. My father left and my mother, she's so sick. I wish I had better things to sell than trinkets, but it's all I have. Thank you. That means so much. That's what I got.
Stavo per dire che ci avevano fregato tutto l'oro, poi dopo ripenso, ah no, gli ho rimandato all'accampamento tutto l'oro, giusto? Ok. Non c'è nulla di utile. Una guida letta e riletta sui giochi di prestigio, le magie del palcoscenico e i trucchetti per guadagnare in fretta qualche moneta. Allora, ci pigliamo quello. Ti vendo la... questo. Prendi anche... no.
You bought some.
You suddenly feel something moving against your back and turn.
Intuizione. Ah dai! Sembra un po' esagerato ingrandire, però ok.
Let go of me! Help!
That might be worth a look.
Salutations. Let's give this a try. Step, parry, step.
Va bene, ok. Non ho più slot di livello 2. Vabbè. Scopriremo la prossima volta cosa c'è lì sotto.
Hey, you here to trade or? Yeah, I know. I was standing right here telling her to rob you. Fine. I'm not so good at counting, but I think any percentage of 0 is 0. Look, you caught her. Good for you. You aren't a chump like everyone else around here. Now, do me a favor. Make room for the chumps.
Almeno è onesta. È onesta, dai. Gli diamo credito.
Looking ahead.
Hey, you here to trade or? Yeah, I know. I was standing right here telling her to rob you. Want all you want. She's somewhere safe and staying that way. Look, you caught her. Now, do me a favor.
Vabbè, andiamo. Anzi, prima di pigliamo giusto quello che c'è qua dentro. Scarsino.
Crack it open.
Finché non c'è la scritta rubare, non rubare, qui si può prendere tranquillamente. Ok. Da qui direi che possiamo vedere poi dopo la prossima volta. Ormai sono fatte le ore propizie, direi che possiamo proseguire qui la prossima volta. Ha già finito l'effetto di incantesimo.
Oh, I have the magic touch.
E va bene. Salviamo qua. E noi ci vediamo la prossima volta. Alla prossima.